Hi and welcome to Watch and Work. Watch and Work is ContiTech's service video series for automotive mechanics. In them you'll learn how to change timing belts on a wide range of vehicle engines, quickly, simply and safely. The video shows the key working steps for workshop pros. They might take a few minutes, but it's worth staying with them. You'll more than make up this time later on when fitting the new belt and any other necessary components. My name is Stefan Meyer, and in each video I'll show you a different vehicle engine, so let's take a look now at today's subject. Today we'll be dealing with an Opel. We have a 1.8-liter engine with an engine code C18XE. For this we need our 870 WP2 kit plus water pump. Our new toolbox VO4 contains the tools you'll need. As always, the first thing is to set the timings. To do this, we have to align the crankshaft belt pulley markings and also turn the camshafts to the correct markings. On the crankshaft belt pulley there is a notch here, and this has to align with the lug at the back there. For this, turn the engine slowly in the direction of engine rotation until the two are aligned. Now you need to pay attention. There are two marks on each camshaft sprocket. We have intake, exhaust and exhaust intake. Okay, let's start with this camshaft sprocket. That's our intake side. The notch has to align with the mark at the top. On the other side, the exhaust notch has to align with this mark. Now take the locking tool from toolbox VO4. It's important to fit it the right way round, so top faces up. After removing the crankshaft belt pulley, please check this rubber track. This is a damped pulley, so it's important to inspect it all round. Now release the tension on the timing belt at the tension pulley, after which you can remove the belt and the other components. When fitting the water pump, please note that we have a notch here and a lug on the water pump. These two have to mate.
Das Ganze muss zusammenpassen. Jetzt wieder aufgepasst.
Another important point to note, only use the supplied seal with the water pump. Do not use any additional sealing compound paste. The sealing compound paste can be detached, become lodged in the water pump or block the cooling circuit. In addition, only use new coolant and flush the cooling circuit. When it comes to the tensioning pulley, you need to note the correct fitting position again. The tensioning pulley has a lug here, and there is a recess here on the engine, so the lug has to fit in this recess. We can now move on to fitting the belt. We start at the crankshaft and follow the drive clockwise. The idler is the last pulley. Care is needed again with the tensioning pulley. We tension counterclockwise at the hexagon socket. Tension the tensioning pulley until the tensioning pulley pointer is aligned with the edge. Don't worry about the fact that the belt is slightly loose here at the top. That's because the camshafts were not under load and have rolled in towards each other. That's why I also can't remove the tool again cleanly at first. But once we turn the engine over, the camshafts move outwards again and the belt is tight again here at the top. You can now remove the camshaft locking tool and turn the engine over twice manually. After turning the engine over twice, please set the timing again. To do so, reinsert the camshaft locking tool and you'll notice that the belt is significantly tighter than before. Another important point to note. Earlier, before we turned the engine over, we over-tensioned the timing belt. We do that to ensure that the tooth beds properly in the sprocket. If we didn't do this, we'd find that the belt would settle and then become too loose when running. To set the correct tension now, we turn the tensioning pulley counterclockwise at the hexagon socket until the pointer is aligned with the new mark.
So, jetzt Obacht.
Please note, we tensioned the tensioning pulley counterclockwise. If we were to tension it clockwise, the tensioning pulley pointer could hit the water pump sprocket and therefore stop the pump from working.
Und könnte dadurch die Wasserpumpe blockieren.
After tensioning the timing belt, we have to turn the engine over manually twice in the direction of engine rotation. For this, remove the tool from between the camshafts. After you've turned the engine over, please reset the timings and check the tensioning pulley tension again. If it's wrong, you must correct it accordingly, as earlier.
So wie zuvor auch.
Okay, you're almost there. You now just have to complete the engine. Please follow the manufacturer's specifications carefully, especially the torques. Remember, take it gently. Before you let this little babe back on the road, bear our quality stamp in mind. Place our change sticker in a clearly visible location in the engine compartment, so the customer also sees that you've installed quality.